welcome back to the shop. This is Zach over at NV Woodwerks. Time for a weekly update. So I got a few things going on. I have been super busy, which I love it. I appreciate everybody that's supporting NV Woodwerks, buying blanks and all that stuff. I've been just cranking blanks out, and I've been doing a lot of new blank, like new team colors and stuff like that, a little bit of testing. So I have been just flat out busy, but I just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of an update and share some viewer photos this week and a couple other things. So stick around and we'll get into it. All right, so I just quickly wanted to mention a couple of the new blanks that I have. I've changed a couple colors. I actually probably have 20 or 25 blanks. Maybe a little exaggerated, but I got a lot of new teams that you may not have heard about and I haven't really mentioned. So I just wanted to kind of go through a couple of them that I may or may not have talked about yet. So the first one is the Vikings. I kind of changed that mixture up. I added a little bit of white to it. I like the three colors a lot better, and I've matched the purple a little bit better for the Vikings specifically. So that one's up there. I just recently did a Patriots, New England Patriots blank. I had one like a year ago, but I used red, white, and blue, which aren't entirely their colors. I got a very light gray to match the silver basically for the helmets and stuff. And then I got navy blue and a little tiny bit of red. So they kind of scream New England Patriots, and I like them a lot better. The other ones that I have are the Dallas Cowboys. Added those not too long ago. And Ohio State, the scarlet and gray. So those are the team colors. Then I also wanted to mention one that's kind of fun. It's not a team color. I've been meaning to do this for a long time. I call it the Joker, and it's inspired by the Joker from Batman, and it's lime green and purple. So I love that one. I'll have that thing up in the shop soon on my store, and yeah, so I can't wait to turn one of those also. It's going to be fun. So the only other thing that's going on in the shop, really, I have just been seriously cranking blanks out pretty much. That's it. Haven't had time to do much else, but I finally did get a Mac Mini for my X-Carve, and I'm just waiting to hook a monitor up and get that thing kind of going. I'm going to start doing some more projects, hopefully with X-Carve soon. One big one that I want to try and see if this works is I want to try using the smooth smooth HDPE. I bought some of that and used it for the ribbon mold, and I'm thinking that smooth HDPE will work better for molds. The only thing that I need to figure out is if I can get these things sealed, because the other problem I have with HDPE or the cutting board molds is they tend to leak. I mean, there's no good way to cinch them up to the base. And so if the mold is leaking, I can't just say, oh, it's a 540 gram pour. If it leaks out, it could end up with a really thin casting. So I need to figure out a way. I got a couple ideas that I want to try out to seal the casting, the mold. And the other thing is I want to see if I can just, design the mold parts and then just slap it in the X-Carve and have it cut stuff, cut molds out basically while I go and do casting. That would be sweet. So I got a couple ideas with that and other projects and things that I'm going to be doing, but pretty soon here, once I get a minute to breathe from all the orders, I'll put that thing all together and start working on it. So other than that, I don't want to take up a lot of time with what's going on with me. I wanted to kind of share a couple things. I want to bring up some viewer pics, and I have a couple of announcement type things that are going on, and the other one is other casting videos that I wanted to share. I wanted to start getting into that. There's a lot of people doing cool casting stuff on YouTube, and I think what I want to do is share that so that if you're into casting, you may or may not have seen, this channel or that channel. So I'm going to start doing that. So we'll roll into the viewer pics here in a sec. All right, so I wanted to share some viewer pics this week, and I also wanted to kind of stop and mention or say that I do apologize. People have been sending me pics, for months now, and I haven't really shared that many of them. And there's a couple problems that I have, reasons why I haven't done anything. One, I'm usually like shooting this video the day before it goes up. So I'm always behind on this video stuff. And I get these things from different places, Facebook, two different things on Facebook messages, Twitter, email. And so I'm not organized. That's part of my problem. And I'm always kind of last minute doing the video. The other problem is I don't know if you're giving me permission to share this on my YouTube channel or if you're just sending me a picture privately. So I have a way that I'm hoping I'm going to implement this probably next year. I want to set it up to where if you want to share pictures, you just submit it on a form and it'll probably go on my website. But at least that way I know, it's one location, there's no question you want it shared, and then I can just pull them into my YouTube stuff. So I'm going to be changing that up. But this week I do have 3 of them. And again, I apologize if you've sent pictures and you wanted me to share them. I'm just not organized, and it's my fault pretty much. So, but these 3 I really liked, and I wanted to share it. So the first one is from Jerry. He ordered a custom blank from me, and that's what he used for this. But he makes fishing rod grips out of acrylic blanks, and so I just wanted to share that because I love seeing different uses for my blanks. Like pen blanks are cool, and that's I love seeing all the stuff that people make with my blanks. But I'm always really excited when I see like a new way of using them. Basically, it's really cool to see that. So, and this blank, this grip turned out just amazing. He did great work. So thanks again, Jerry, for sending that in. Awesome work. I can't wait to see more of what you make. So pretty cool stuff. The next one is from Greg. He's also a customer, but he ordered a bunch of stuff and asked for University of Wyoming specific colors blanks. And he sent a picture of one of the pens that he turned up. And I wanted to share this one because not only did he do an awesome job with the pen and all the turning, he picked a perfect kit. So it's Wyoming Cowboys is if you're not familiar with University of Wyoming, the Cowboys is their mascot. And so he picked the Western kit, the cowboy kit, and it just goes perfect for this pen. But the picture that he sent is just fabulous. Excellent composition, and you just look at it and go, wow, that looks like a fancy pen. And part of it has to do with, just setting up that photo and taking a really good shot of it. So wanted to share that. Awesome job, Greg. The last one is from Ted, and this is not a customer of mine. So Ted has been getting into casting, and he started using Alumilite. Now, one thing I wanted to mention with Ted, sorry, I thought my camera went off. Ted has COPD, and he contacted me and asked, hey, can I use Alumilite, or is this going to affect me? And I was like, I don't really know, but I just wanted to mention that Ted has been casting with Alumilite, and it hasn't affected the COPD. He hasn't had any issues with it. So that is maybe one good reason to use Alumilite. If you're getting into it and you have COPD, it may be a slightly better resin to use, I guess, maybe. So, but Ted's been doing awesome work. Like I said, he just got into casting. He's been doing some really awesome work, and I just wanted to share one of his first batches of lots of different blanks. So he sent in a picture of that. So awesome job, Ted. Good job. Keep doing what you're doing and getting creative with it. He's got some really awesome ideas that I don't know if he really wants me to share. I've seen what he's working on, and I'll talk to him and try and share that if he's down for it. But he's got some awesomely creative ideas with casting, so I love that. So anyway, that's all the viewer picks that I have this week. Again, if you have photos that you want to share, send them to me. I would actually suggest emailing them to me. That's the easiest way that I can keep them organized, rather than me having to pull it off of Facebook and all this stuff. And if you send photos and you want it shared, actually add a thing and say, hey, go ahead and share this on your YouTube channel. That will eliminate one step and kind of keep me, ahead of the game a little bit. So thanks for everybody that sends pictures, especially my customers. I always love seeing what my blanks become. That is, I love turning pens, and I love making blanks, but I love seeing what they become. Makes me kind of feel like I'm on a part of the team, basically. And so I've, done this step, and then I send it off, and then you do the finish, making them just works of art, basically. So it's awesome. All right, so I wanted to add a little bit of a different thing, another segment, basically, to my weekly update videos. I'm trying to make them less focused on, like, me, basically, and me talking about stuff. And I want to share things that are going on, basically. Bring in a component of, like, the Drunken Woodworker weekly update thing, and where I'm sharing what's going on with other people around me. So one of the things is there's a ton of people doing amazing casting videos and other videos, and I'd like to add some where I'm sharing something that I saw, with my audience, and say, hey, check this out, it was awesome, type thing. So if you're not familiar with, or you're not aware of Peter Brown, which if you are into casting and cool videos, you probably, most people do follow Peter, but his channel is Shop Time, and he just started up. He does a ton of casting stuff. I actually got the idea for the Cat 5 blanks, and I mentioned his channel last week, or in the last video. But I wanted to mention that he's got a video up, epoxy casting with coffee beans. And so he's got this segment running on his channel where I think it's called Dip It, basically, and he's just random materials cast in epoxy. So coffee beans is the latest one. Check out his entire series. He's got amazing stuff. I can't think of all the other different ones that he's done. Bacon was one of them. So go and check out Peter's channel and go check out the coffee bean one. It's awesome. So the next one is, let's see here. I wanted to mention that Bob Blandford over at RJB Woodturner, he recently purchased some of my pen blanks and he turned them and did a video on it. So I just wanted to mention that. He did an amazing job and the pens turned out sweet. So check out that video. If you're not familiar with Bob's channel, he does amazing turning stuff. He does really cool pens. He's got very good, he goes through step by step very well and explains, like, if you don't know how to use, you know, this kit or, you know, this technique, he explains things really well, and he does good, like, kind of how-to stuff. He does really awesome projects. He's a good, awesome wood turner. So if you're into that kind of stuff, go check out his channel and definitely go and check out the pens that he turned. They turned out awesome. The last one is Ian over at Turning Round. He is getting into casting, and he did a pretty awesome one. I can't remember how long ago this was, but there was a pallet wood challenge, and he decided to do pen blanks using pallet wood, just cast some random pallet wood in Alumilite. And so I wanted to share that. I thought it was an awesome video. It's amazing how you can just dump random chunks of wood in resin, and then the act of cutting them into squares and then turning them round, you get amazing shapes. I mean, it's just amazing stuff. The koa wood ones that's going to be the next video, you know, it's kind of the same thing. You know, just dump random chunks in worthless wood in general. You get such amazing blanks. So go check out Turning Round, that channel. Awesome video. It's kind of a two-part series where he kind of covers the casting and then does the turning stuff. So check that out. All right, so I got a couple of quick announcements that I wanted to mention. There's a couple of builds going on online. The first one is the Woodworkers Fighting Cancer build. If you're not familiar with that, basically the way it works, Mark over at the Wood Whisperer picks a project of some sort. This year I think it's a table. And you build it and then submit photos to him. This year he's also added a video category, but submit the photo of the finished project and he's going to donate $5 to one of the cancer charities. And he's also got corporate sponsors that are also matching the $5 donation. So pretty cool stuff. And again, this year, if you do a video and put it up on your YouTube channel, he's actually donating $10 for those. So awesome way to support, you know, cancer charities and have kind of fun making a random project. Another cool thing is, you know, a lot of these projects I don't need. We don't have kids and we don't know anyone that has any kids that need these projects. So what we do, and I say a lot of times my wife will do the build as well, so we can double up the entry money. But we just sell it or auction it and then donate the rest of the proceeds to that same charity. So it's pretty cool. You can kind of double down on that and have fun building something for a good cause. So make sure you get your entries in by the 30th, November 30th. So the other one is the ornament challenge. Carl and Alan are putting on again. I think this is the 4th year in a row. I did it last year. It's awesome. So you just basically make a Christmas ornament, submit it, and you're entered into submit the video. So you have to do a video of it, submit it or upload it to your YouTube channel, and then submit it, and you'll be, you know, in the running for prizes. I'm actually sponsoring or donating prizes to it. I got a blank set. I got the last one in the pressure pot right now, but it's kind of Christmas themed blanks, a 2-inch round by, I don't know, 5 or so, 1.5 by 3, and some pen blanks. I probably just do one pen blank for this set here, but I'll probably have the other ones for sale. So check that out. I'll have links down below. The ornament challenge deadline is November 30th as well. So I'll have links to more information about those and where you enter down below. So I think that's about it. The only other thing I wanted to mention is next week, the koa, stabilized koa cast in Alumilite video should be posted. I'm shooting for Wednesday. So be looking for that. But yeah, so if you have any comments or questions, you can leave those down below. You can email me at zach@nvwoodworks.com. Out there on Facebook and Twitter. I just wanted to also mention leave a comment. Let me know what you think about me adding, you know, videos of other people doing kind of cool casting stuff or whatever. More viewer photos, all that kind of stuff. I'm just trying to take the focus off of what I'm doing in the shop and include a little bit more of like what's going on, you know, for the update. So let me know what you think, and yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.